That's what you call standing on business right there. Oh, makes contact. Devastating shot. This dude is about to leave his feet. He is stunned. He is petrified. He's ragdolled him. Flapjack, pancake, it's a wrap. This dude wears a neck roll, guys. So this guy is about business on the field. When was the last time you seen a guy wear a neck roll? Midwest corn-fed type of offensive lineman that just is about his business. Oh my gosh. This dude, he looked like he got hit by a train. Getting crushed by a building is exactly what we're talking about right here. That is a pancake action, the best I've seen so far out of all these prospects. This guy is a ragdoller, a manhandler, a bully. More manhandling, more flapjack action, more short stacking. Let's check those. Boom. That man has left his feet. I don't know if you can see it because he's in white and they're in the snow. Dude's feet is in the air. He looks like, Uncle Phil's throwing Jazzy Jeff out of the building right now.
Speaking Sumerian, the oldest language in human history. I can't explain
Yo,
it.
it's your boy, Big Mike Raider. And we're here for day 6 of the 30 Days, 30 Prospects Season 3, where today we're covering Jihaad Campbell at a University of Alabama, 6'3", 244 pounds out of Alabama. He's like a Where's Waldo on the field. This dude, he plays in the middle. He can play in the box. He can play defensive end. He can cover. He's a pass rushing specialist. He does it all on the field. We want him to be our linebacker of the future. Is it possible that the Raiders trade back and move into the teens and pick him up in the first round of the NFL draft? We'll get into it, guys. But before we jump into this thing, you guys know what to do here. Like the thumb, hit the sub, and share with your folks. Big Mike Raider. So let's get into it. We're here for day 6 of the 30 Days, 30 Prospects. Jihaad Campbell at a University of Alabama. Like I said, he's 6'3", 244 pounds. Ideal size and length for an off-ball backer at the NFL level. Yeah, prototype size linebacker, middle linebacker. And like I said, it's not just that. He does everything on the field, but we'll get more into it. Long strides make pursuit a breeze. Yeah, and you'll see the film analysis and breakdown that I'm gonna show you guys. This guy moves very fast. He seems to be the fastest on the field laterally, it seems like. To me, that's what I've seen. The film pops. He looks special on the field in comparison to everybody else on the field. Viable speed rush option as a pass rushing outside linebacker. Like I said, he can play in the middle as a middle backer. He can be that outside linebacker and get after the quarterback. He can play. He can put his foot on the grass. He can put his hand on the grass and be that defensive end and really take care of business as far as pass rushing goes. Long arms for batted passes and pass breakups. I've seen a few of those plays where he puts his hands up and he's disrupting the play, batting the ball a few times on a few occasions. So, yeah, absolutely. Low miss tackle percentage. So this guy's a tackling machine. This dude doesn't miss any tackles. If he has his hands around you, if he's in the vicinity, he's making the play, right? Very slippery between and around blockers. Yeah, he's very patient as well. He sits there, he waits for something to open up, and he slides his way through, and he makes the play. He's very, very slick when it comes to that. So those are some of the pros according to PFF.com. Shout out to PFF. Let's get more into some of the cons, right? Anticipation is still a tick slow for where the ball is going. So they think he's a little bit slower. Maybe it's unfamiliarity with the defense, but I think being familiar with the defense over time, you'll start it starts becoming a second nature, and you can start moving a little bit faster. The dude has the speed. It's not the speed. Is probably just kind of second guessing, and I think that could be coached, right? Still developing that feel and coverage. He has to see it to make a play on it right now. So in coverage, they're saying that he's a little bit uncomfortable, right? For what it looks like to me, he seems pretty comfortable out there. This past season, 2024, he had 1 interception. The season before that, he had 2 interceptions. That's not bad for a linebacker. But familiarity with a defense and some coaching can probably get that out of him, right? Could play with a bit more urgency at a higher speed. Dude seems like the fastest dude on the field. I don't know. His film pops to me. You'll see it. You guys let me know. He has the tendency to aim high when tackling. So got to work on that a little bit. Can't get away with not being the lowest man when it comes to tackling in the NFL. You can probably get away with that a little bit in college, but you're going to have to change that up just a little bit when it comes to the NFL. You're going to have to tighten it up a little bit. So those are things he has to work on. Nothing that's super red flag to me. But those are the things. Let me know what you think. Pros and cons for Jihaad Campbell. He's a Where's Waldo on the field. That's some of the pros, some of the cons. Coverage is a little bit iffy, and he's a little bit high of a tackler. But let me know what you guys think about that one. So, where is he going to be drafted? Everybody's asking that, right? We pick at number 6. You guys already know. And picking him at 6 might not be the most sound type of move as far as front office goes. You probably want to move back if you're going to pick him up. And he's going to be available. He's going to be available. And this is perfect for the Raiders because linebacker is a point of need for us right now. We need that young linebacker that can do it all on the field, can possibly be a green dot in the future, and get after the quarterback at the same time while covering. So where does he stand right now? Shout out to Walter Football. Shout out to NFLDraftBuzz.com with the list. You guys already know that's my prime database to look at where teams are looking at picking him up projection wise, according to these experts, right? Walter Football has him at number 10. PFF also has going at number 10. So we can move back with the Bears. The Bears are at that number 10 pick. We can move back, and if that's the case, and pick up a guy like Jihaad Campbell and get some additional draft capital. So there's that. Pro Football Network has him at number 17. ESPN has him at number 18. CBS has him at 19. Sports Illustrated has him at 20. And I think that's kind of the sweet spot for him in the 17 to 20 range. I would even be willing to move back to 14 or 15. Look at the Indianapolis Colts or something like that and see what they would want to do to move up to number 6, if they even want to play ball like that. But to move back right there in the 17 to 20 range seems to be the sweet spot for Jihaad Campbell, picking him in that right position without feeling like you're reaching or doing anything like that. But I would be willing to pick him, like I said, at 10 if we move back, get some additional draft capital if you completely love the guy, which I do. So there's that, right? And then there's some outliers. I don't think he's going to fall this far back, but 247 Sports says he's going 25. Todd McShay has him going at 31. Hopefully he doesn't go 31 because that's to the Chiefs. I would absolutely hate that because I think he would be a great fit with them. Draft Buzz has him fallen to the second round at 39. So that means we would pass him up twice at 6, and I think we pick at 37 in the second round. So Draft Buzz has him going at 39. I don't think he's going to fall that far back. NFL.com has him going at 41. So sort of an outlier. I don't think that's going to be the case. But what do you guys think? Do we move back? Where do we move back to get him? Are you willing to move back to number 10 and make that move? Or are you willing to move back a little bit further and get more additional draft capital to make sure you land your linebacker of the future? You guys let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from what you guys think for this one. Now, guys, here it is. We're about to do the breakdown, the analysis, and hey, buckle up, man. The University of Alabama has produced another defensive stud, and Jihaad Campbell is quickly emerging as one of the most athletic linebackers in the 2025 NFL Draft. Measuring 6'3" and 235 pounds, Campbell broke out in 2024, posting 117 tackles, 11.5 tackles for loss, 5 sacks, and 2 forced fumbles and an interception. His sideline to sideline range, explosive closing speed, and fluid coverage skills make him one of the most versatile linebackers in this class. Campbell's biggest strength is his rare athletic profile. A former 5-star recruit, he looks like a safety in space, but hits like a linebacker. His speed allows him to cover tight ends, track down ball carriers, and close passing windows with ease. However, Campbell is not without flaws. At times, his aggressiveness leads to missed run fits, and he can be overly reliant on athleticism rather than technique. Scouts also note his need to improve blocking shedding against interior linemen, an area that NFL coaching would need to refine. Still, his upside is undeniable. For the Las Vegas Raiders, drafting Campbell in the first round gives him the potential, a potential defensive centerpiece. The Raiders have struggled to find a true three-down linebacker capable of covering elite tight ends and backs in space. Campbell would immediately boost their athleticism and versatility at the second level, offering a modern defender who thrives in coverage while also being a weapon as a blitzer. With the AFC West loaded with elite quarterbacks and versatile offenses, Jihaad Campbell is exactly the type of linebacker the Raiders need to keep pace, a difference maker who could finally stabilize the middle of Las Vegas's defense for years to come. There you go, guys. That is Jihaad Campbell in a nutshell. There you go, chasing down a quarterback. But what do you guys think? Jihaad Campbell, do we go for it? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do we move back to number 10 possibly to pick him up with the Chicago Bears? Or do we move in the middle of the first, get some additional draft capital if a team wants to play ball, move up to 6, and that's where we can pick him up, which seems ideal to me. But you guys let me know in the comments. And guys, that is day 6 of the 30 days, 30 prospects, and I'll see you for day 7. Peace.
That's what you call standing on business right there. Oh, makes contact, devastating shot. This dude is about to leave his feet. He is stunned. He is petrified. He's ragdolled him. Flapjack, pancake, it's a wrap. This dude wears a neck roll, guys. So this guy is about business on the field. When was the last time you seen a guy wear a neck roll? Midwest corn-fed type of offensive lineman that just is about his business. Oh my gosh. This dude, he looks like he got hit by a train. Getting crushed by a building is exactly what we're talking about right here. That is a pancake action, the best I've seen so far out of all these prospects. This guy is a ragdoller, a manhandler, a bully. More manhandling, more flapjack action, more short stacking. Let's check over. Boom. That man has left his feet. I don't know if you can see it because he's in white and they're in the snow. Dude's feet is in the air. He looks like, Uncle Phil throwing Jazzy Jeff out of the building right now.